nothing going on. This is K4PEW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Nothing heard. Alrighty, that may be broken anytime, by the way, if you have an emergency. It's never happened, but it doesn't mean it can't. For information on this net, you can see us on YouTube right now. If you go to YouTube in the search block, you can put in my call, Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey. That's K4PEW. For those that don't know its phonetics yet, it's hard to imagine, but or you can go to our regular or irregular website, 146415.net, 146415.net, where there's a bunch of information on Simplex and S.India Oscar, that's IO, and just Mount Juliet Simplex Society. Or you can send me an email and I'll do it all for you. That's K4PEW at ARRL.net. We meet pretty normally, if we have been doing this for now, going on our 7th year, at 8 p.m. every Saturday and Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. And we conduct a net on 146.415 FM Simplex, which I'm pretty sure you all know if you're listening. Purpose of the net is to support, no, it's not to support it. Here, we are really here to have fun, meet new people, see who we can't hear, go on YouTube, you can hear what I hear, you can hear your signal, what you sound like to me, you know what I sound like to you, but since I'm in the middle, I can hear people that are farther away than you, even if you have a great antenna, unless you've got a 200-foot tower. It just gives an opportunity on YouTube so you can hear everything that's going on if you want to. What else? We invite everyone to use the net for announcements. If you have announcements, you can follow me on mine. Tonight, of course, we're on the 2-meter net here on 146.4. And, of course, the monster announcements of the week in Charlie Daniels Park, 8 a.m. or somewhere thereabouts. It can be a little early. It can be a little late. There's no rules about what time you show up, or if you have to show up. It's only mandatory that you consider going. Now we have a good time. People bring donuts and coffee, and we just sit around and gab in a non-touching way, and not too close, just like we did at the Ham Fest this past Saturday. And things have been going swimmingly. Even when it was rainy, cool last time, I think it was, we still had dozens. Anyway, Charlie Daniels Park in Mount Juliet. It's on Charlie Daniels Parkway. And we're going to start calling it. If anybody has any questions about that, tell me later. I'll send the information. I'll send a map out or something. But now everybody's welcome, really. We have a good time. What else? I think that's all I have. Anybody else have any other announcements? Okay, not sure anybody's listening at this point, but wait a minute. There are 4 people online, I just noticed. And I hear several people up there on the web. On the chat. I can't watch that chat thing or I'll get distracted too easy. We're starting today from the west, and this is net number 639. I made a mistake in the announcement last week. I mean, on the email, it wasn't 37 check-ins, we had 38. Just as a point of interest, not that it's critical to know how many check-in, as long as we know that people are enjoying the net, using the net, making use of it, understanding how their station works. We had somebody else here that somebody else decided to get one of those X700 antennas, the diamonds that I had. And so there's I'm going to say there's 13 or 14 people that have that antenna. Not suggesting you necessarily buy it, but it sure is nice to have a good antenna. There's also some other good ones out there, made by Diamond and all kinds of other manufacturers. And anyway, as you know, we do the net phonetically. No, we do the net strictly on, we start from the west, and we want you to give your call, your name, and your location, please. And we do it in a fairly rapid fashion. We are, not that we're really limited for time, but when we have a lot of check-ins, it tends to eat up the clock pretty good. If you have some group or you have some big accomplishment of the week, let me know, and you can tell us about it. Anyway, you already started from the west. Very good, Rick. Okay. Or TJF, Ashland, say that's Rick. You sound good tonight. A little rough, but easily copied.
All right, good deal, man.
Doing great. Now, actually, that last transmission is pretty clear. I wouldn't think you're that far away over there in Ashland City. Good conditions tonight.
Absolutely. Good to know.
Yeah, very good. That's Rick in Ashland City, Cam 4 TJF. Who else is
KM4YRF Mike and Belshire.
all right, we got Michael and Belshire. Don't forget, Michael does the 10-meter net, the Mid-Tennessee 10-meter net on 7:30 on Sunday night. Does a very capable job there. We're averaging, what, 12 in net or so? Same as over here on Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, very good. KM4 YRF Michael in Belshire, which is just northeast Nashville. Who else is west?
K4WKU.
Yeah.
I'm recording a video right now showing it.
Oh wow, well, you're in excellent condition because you were like S. Well, no, you're 20 over to me tonight.
Yeah, I've heard everybody on the net so far.
Wow, this is good. We're going to move along, see how well the conditions are. Very good to have you in there, Steve. That's Steve. You might be able to hear him tonight. Steve is just north of Bowling Green. Bowling Green, Kentucky, Kilo 4 Whiskey, Kilo uniform, and he's the one who does the nets on Tuesdays and Thursdays, a Simplex net on 146.430. And that's from, usually if you have a reasonably good antenna, I've got a vertical and I can hit him from here in Mount Juliet. You can hear him tonight. Give it a try on tomorrow night. Point your beam, if you got one, towards Bowling Green. All right, good day. Anybody else west?
KG4CXE, Chris and Donaldson.
I expect you to be good, Chris. That's Chris and Donaldson. Sounds good. Were you able to hear Chris or Steve?
I couldn't hear Steve, but generally can't. I think he's, pointing towards you, and it's probably not wide enough for me to hear him. And I couldn't hear Rick, but that's kind of normal. I can generally hear Rick a little bit on 10.
Okay, I just wondered because his almost feel like he was in the neighborhood. Very good. That's Chris. He's in Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Who else west?
Doing 5 watts.
Okay. I did hear. The only one I heard in there was the 5-watt master of 5 watt Donaldson, and that's ILV. Is it KG4 ILV? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, very good. Really, I only heard after that or something.
Well, good conditions. Want to see how far I can get out on 5 watts.
All right, very good. No, you're doing real well. Give me a look again. I was looking at the meter.
Okay, I'm right here in Donaldson. I don't know, maybe 10 miles away from you, 12 miles. I don't know.
Yeah, that's you. That's 8 to me. That's 8 on 5 watts. That's Jack and Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. Who else is west?
NA Cut, Carl and Franklin.
November 8, November Tango, Carl. Carl, did you get your new uniform, your new antenna?
Yes, sir.
The meter, but Frank, give me one more time on anything.
Okay. Step 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, very good. That's always has been a little tough for me. Let me put it that way. So, I didn't used to be able to hear them at all.
Yeah, I've heard everybody tonight so far, so it's doing good.
Oh, really? Excellent. Yeah, because he, where Bowling Green is, and technically, Bowling Green is nearly right on the money, due north of me and not you.
Yeah, he just had a little fun with him.
Uniform Tango. And again, it was good to see you on Saturday. Coffee and donut.
Okay, yeah. See where it is. I don't know.
It's right here in Mount Juliet, about a quarter mile south of Lebanon.
Okay, good deal.
All right, very good. That's Carl. November 8, November Uniform Tango in the west. Anybody else west?
Coming.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, Carl, 25 over.
Yeah, you got one of them new fancy schmancy antennas like you and me.
I know.
I have to do another count, but there's got to be close to 15 of us here now. I had one, and then it turned them into assembly. I never see it. Walking down to the south end. Ah, very good. That's Charles. Sorry.
Yes, can you hear me okay? I'm on this 3 amp power supply, 25 watts mobile, 15, 20 watts.
Yeah, you're doing it right. You're an S5 here, Charles. You're not doing that's readable, fully readable, no problem whatsoever. Say 25 watts.
Yeah, but I don't know. It might be only doing, it's not doing full capability because it's only a 3 amp. We only do maybe 15 watts.
I don't know. Don't really know. No way to tell unless you put a box in Smyrna, of course. Where else? Who else?
4 KFQ.
All righty. You got KF4, KFQ. That's Tony, and he is in. Charles must have been blowing your ears off, I hope.
Yeah, well, I was having any trouble hearing it.
No, I didn't think so. And by the way, Tony's the fellow who's doing the Christmas Eve Santa net here that we're going to be simultaneing Christmas Eve Quebec. When's your antenna coming in?
Yeah, it should be here in about, 7 to 10 days.
Yeah, that's what they all say. 7 to 10. Everything's 7 to 10 days away from here. South.
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
All right, Larry. Sound good tonight. Steve, Bowling Green tonight?
Yeah, I got him, and I got that 5 watt station too.
Oh, awesome. So you're doing good. And with a relatively, he doesn't have an antenna as good as yours. And of course, you got a bit of a tower there. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Boy,
I thought he's over at Donaldson.
Which one? Oh, 5 watts. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Jackson, I said 5. Jack is in Donaldson with 5 watts. That's correct.
Okay, man. What did you get on with it? KE4 FYV.
Yeah, thanks for keeping me straight there, Larry. And that's Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor, and he's in Rockville. Who else is South?
Mike for Yankee Bill, Murfreesboro.
All right, got you in there, Bill. Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee. It's Kilo Mike 4 November. Good signal. Who else is South?
Recheck.
Yeah, Charles.
I can hear that Bowling Green station. It's coming in the other way.
Yeah, it's excellent conditions tonight. I was surprised. I haven't heard him that clear. I don't think ever. Yeah. Relatively low antenna. So here you can the signals really getting up. South.
Kilo 4 Oscar, Fox Oscar.
You heard everybody, didn't you, Don?
Up at all. Steve was very strong tonight. It's great. I'm gonna try his net tomorrow night if I can remember.
Yeah, maybe he needs to hold the net tonight. That's when it can. What's the matter, Steve?
Oh Lord, I'm hearing everybody.
Tonight, what is going on? Is there a UFO hanging over our Wilson County in Middle Tennessee?
I don't know.
Oh, they're awesome. Really, just hearing you talk, it feels like you're standing outside out of my driveway here with an HT.
I can hear Steve over here really well.
Oh, excellent. Well, Steve, your little 5-element beam is pointed due south.
Yeah, that's correct.
Boy, it must be, man, that thing's like a corner reflector. It's hitting everybody.
Awesome. I'll fix it. 6 that 430 group on Facebook. Facebook will come up. On Facebook, 146.430. I'm gonna.
Excellent. I don't believe I've ever heard them better than this. Unless we.
Anyway, don't want to hog the net.
No, and I'm glad you kind of showed how good conditions really are. Who else? That was, of course, Steve up there near Bowling Green. He's actually doing 146.430. There no suffix pre 46430.
2 pages. One of them is a group. 2 of them are groups. One of them is a place where you can buy merch, and I read that. There's not going to be any merchandise anyway, as far as I know. And then regular groups.
Find it. You'll see an audio there, audio video that'll be on there about Simplex. Very good, Steve. Who else is south?
Yes, boy, yeah.
I think there was a double in there, but I got Eddie in there first. Eddie, everything all right?
Doing very well. And got a few things today. And thanks for doing the net, Paul.
It's hard for me to believe I've been doing the net more or less for over 600 times, except when I was in the hospital. So it amazes me around this long.
Yeah, time flies by.
Oh, it does. Too fast. There'll be a group of hams 20 years from now. You go, who is that guy doing the net all the time? Who are those people on there? All those people that. Anyway, we'll be remembered in some way. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, that was Eddie, and he's in Gladeville. Whiskey X-ray. I don't know about 100 years from now, but maybe 10 years from now they'll remember. And then he's from else is south?
Before I start research,
Yes, Charles.
that net on 146.3 is at what time and what night? Is that Thursday night?
Yes, Thursday night at 7:30 p.m.
You said Thursday, right?
Yes, Thursday. It's actually Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
And when you see that thing?
Oh, awesome. Well, he's able to hear you.
Yes, I do. All in Bowling Green. That's pretty good. Casey for us.
Well, from you, from Smyrna, that was going to be about 73 miles. Yeah, good conditions there tonight. Anyway, let me move on. Who else is south?
KR4AZ.
Another one. You sound like a 1 watt night and have a good night there, Tim.
Yeah, you're doing good over here too, Paul.
Well, I'm not a good judge. I mean, I'm not a good standard for what's good. When I hear Steve out of Bowling Green or Rick out of Ashland's with a good solid signal strength, I go, wow, this is the best night I think I've ever heard. Everything else going all right for you?
Yeah. It's kind of hanging in there, I guess. I think you had a station out of Bowling Green.
Yeah, you didn't hear that, Steve? Steve, hit it one more time, please.
Steve here at Bowling Green.
Oh yeah, he's up there about S8, S9, something like that. I hear he's good.
You guys are all sounding good tonight.
Yeah, that was Tim. That's that station, Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu, and he's in Murfreesboro.
I've got great conditions tonight.
Oh, unbelievable! It's like we have a conduit here between, like a canal of from east to west as well. All right, very good. That's Tim, Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu in Murfreesboro. Is the wife doing all right?
Yes, sir. She's a little bit under the weather. We're probably gonna keep it up. We might have to go get a test.
I got you. Let's hope for the best there. All righty. Who else we got south?
KK5 Lima.
I believe, is that Michael?
Yes, sir. This is Mike. How you doing tonight, Paul?
I have to keep it straight in my mind. We're gonna have to meet someday so I can firm up what my memories, so I can get all those inputs and I get the right.
Seems like conditions are good. I can hear the Bowling Green even.
Yeah, exactly where you're located. I know you're south of me, but I'm not sure where.
Right down Hobson Pike there in Town Village area.
Oh, that's right, Antioch. How could I forget? Yep, Antioch. Yeah, it's amazing. We picked a good night tonight. Very good. That's Mike and Kilo 5 Lima. Who else is south? Anybody else south? Over.
Yeah, James and Mount Juliet.
James, you beat out. There had to be 3 or 4 people in there. That's Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. James in Mount Juliet. Everything good with the family?
Yeah, good.
Very good. No, there was more than a double in there. It was, but yours came in loud and clear. That's Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel. in Mount Juliet. Who else was in there?
KO4DTZ.
Hey, I hear you in there. That's Johnny, Kilo, Oscar, Delta, Tango, Zulu, and he is in Inglewood, the east side of Nashville, kind of. Everything going well?
I'm on the pro, so hopefully it makes a pretty decent trip to you.
Well, considering you're close to 60 over. Yeah, you could be on 1 watt and get me, I think, from there. You haven't always been that good, but and conditions shouldn't affect you and me too much. I mean, 11, 12 miles maybe apart. You know, they're on the west side of the Cumberland River. I don't think it's more than 11. But anyway, no, you're doing great there.
Yeah, I couldn't hear Steve, so that just means I need to get that antenna up. All right, good evening to you, Paul. KO4DTZ.
He's in Inglewood. Who else is east? Anybody else east?
Thomas in there. KI4SOR, good evening and hello.
Okay, hold on. R and KI4SIB. Wait, hold on, Richard. I get somebody. Who else said something about somebody else was in there? Tom, are you there? I don't hear Tom.
I heard him when he checked in. He was trying to get over top of the James down there, and that's him. He was there for a minute. And good evening up there, Steve.
All right. Richard and Stephanie, that's Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo and Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Rome.
Kilo 4 Whiskey Uniform. Possum Town.
You can see it's, next time just answer it's Palm Beach.
I'm not used to using the. We've been used Carroll, Oakland before, and North Lebanon.
No, I understand. And it's easy to, well, I don't know. That's really just does it have a post office?
A little mini market, that's it.
All right. You could put your address down as Wilson County, it would still find you.
Yeah, we're a Lebanon address, so, but yeah, I mean, we have a parade, so I guess that counts for something.
Okay.
Honestly, I've never been to the parade.
Oh, I figured it. You know, most parades for small towns have it.
Tried a couple of times to put, get a trailer and have a, I don't know.
Which parade? I mean, for which day? 4th of July?
It would be, they do a Christmas parade every year.
Well, you know, we could probably put together something, you know, just for the fun of it, you know, between the club and this group here and maybe somebody else.
Oh, yeah. There's a WW4BE. He has a flatbed trailer. That's what it was used for, some kind of a homecoming thing. And, we could on the trailer and have him talking into an HF.
Yeah, we could do something. That would be kind of for Christmas. I mean, it was just a parade.
Just a parade.
Well, it might be good. Just give it some thought. We can get some people involved. Maybe we can duplicate that in Mount Juliet, because Mount Juliet, when they do it, I think it's 4th of July.
Now, they also have a Christmas parade over there in Mount Juliet. I know that. And then, of course, a size one here in Lebanon.
Well, you know, we better start doing those Christmas parades, because it's not going to be long to be outlawed.
With the letter mailings and everything, we appreciate it.
It's all good related to ham radio. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it.
Amen. That's what it's all about. It's about people, isn't it?
If it was just radios, I don't have any radios that are technically my friend.
That's right.
All right, very Possum Town, and that's who else is east? Ah, very good. You're in that gated community over there in Lebanon, aren't you? There. All right.
Not in the gated community, but answer to your question earlier is yes, they have several tractors and four-wheelers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Nothing wrong with that. I like it myself. a big fancy Macy's parades aren't nothing compared to. Very good. That's Stan. He's in Lebanon, just north of downtown. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel, Quebec. Who else was I? East.
E4 TWI.
How long you been on there, Wes?
Oh, I usually try to get in several times, but I get stomped on. I'm one of the weaker ones out here.
Oh, I know that. Were you able to hear anybody like Steve up north?
Yeah, he was actually really strong, surprisingly. So I looked up.
Killer. I mean, really, he was. I'd never heard him that strong. Anyway, that's Wes in near Watertown. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. But your signal's good. Who else is east?
KB4 SFM.
See, there is. Now, are you doing the net tomorrow night?
I hope to. Yeah, I'm in Martha here with Christmas parade. Riding lawnmower pulling a float this year. KB4 SFM.
Does the float look a lot like a fertilizer spreader?
No, you fill it, you trailer.
Very good. That's Tom. He is in Martha, the big city, Tennessee. Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Foxtrot, November. Anybody else east?
Or
I heard you on the air earlier today, but I couldn't get to the radio, so I was. And that's you doing all right?
yeah, hanging in there like a hare and a biscuit, doing the weeble wobble thing. Go all right over there in your big city. Forward.
Yeah, well, Mount Juliet is getting too big for its britches. You get your truck fixed?
Well, the jury's still out on it right now. It's doing all right until I get up over 80 mile an hour, and then it wants to act like it's got a governor in it. So I don't know. Sea foam through the gas. Maybe that might help clean out the injector system, whatnot. But we'll see what happens.
Where are you going 80 miles an hour?
Hour stretch. No, there's. I was on the interstate going between Lebanon and
I just don't hear too many. Yeah, it does all right up through 95, but over that, it starts to have a problem.
yeah, that's about it. It starts. I don't know. I put it to the floor. The accelerator, the speedometer starts dropping instead of going faster. So I don't know. It's either down or daggone. What's that other word where you get too much air?
I don't know what that's called.
You know, that time when you got to put a bag over your head to slow down your breathing type of.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Very good. Yeah, your engine's getting dizzy. Anyway, that was Earl. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu Green. Who else east? Anybody else east?
Whiskey 4,
How are you tonight?
Everybody's weak signal, but
A little rough, Daniel. I forget where you are. Good conditions tonight. I don't know if you're able to hear them here, but they were really good apart, actually. Yeah, you got a little better there. You're running about S3, and I can understand almost every word you say, but it is a little rough. But anyway, that was Daniel in Moss. Whiskey 4 Lima Sierra X-Ray. Who else is north?
Alpha 4 Delta. Juliet.
Well, Daniel, I wouldn't expect your signal to improve at all because we're not that far apart.
Well, I hope not. Hearing everybody like most tonight, so I'm good.
Yeah, very well. It's good to be close to the middle of the circle here. Yeah, it is. It's an advantage because if you're on the perimeter, you're going to struggle a little bit unless you have a really good elevation. Very good. That's Daniel here in Alpha 4 Delta Echo. Who else is east or north?
Yeah, go for it.
In there, Dan?
David Paul, nice to be back. The planets have aligned and I'm actually able to net opportunity tonight.
Yeah, very good. And is everything healed up on your head?
I have a ways to go. So considerably improved over the last time we spoke, I think. So overall, yeah. Next thing happening, the doctor says I got probably another year left before a lot of this stuff sorts out. But you know what? I'm on this side of the dirt. That's better.
Yeah, no, very good. Anything, yeah, that's good. Anything that's, I'll say serious surgery is through any surgery takes a while. I know that from my own experience, and I've only had a couple, and they're not fun.
No. And I was about 15 hours. And it takes a little time to get back. So, but you know what? I feel better all the time. Doctor says I'm considerably further along than most people at my stage, so I'll take that all day.
Oh, yeah. Regimen did he tell you to do?
Actually, the opposite. Lifting restrictions, and I have to watch too much visual input. My brain is still trying to figure out how to do things with, with the pieces missing up. Because I have no on the right side, anything balance related or vision related or stuff like that. It's a whole process. So
That sounds, I didn't realize it could be that dramatic on what you had done.
got some nerve weakness in the right side of my face, and I'm a little like Sidney Brady. I get a little mush mouth. It's not too bad right now. It's a good time.
Ah, very good. Well, I'm glad things are getting better for you, Dan. Better. I didn't even realize it was that. That's the right way to say it, but I kind of knew what the issue was, but I didn't realize it could be so um, I don't know, devastating, interfering with things. Man, yeah, it was like when I had that brain bleed from the accident I had, and I had a problem. And he says, "Can you feel that?" I said, "Feel what?" Your leg? No, no feeling whatsoever in my life. Well, let me see that. I said, "No, you can't." I tried to move the leg, dead, and it was like having a log connected to my hip. And I didn't even know it. I mean, I could there, but couldn't do anything to make it move. I thought, yeah, this ain't cool.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll go into details if you want them sometimes. There's a lot of facets with whatever, and I don't want to bore you to death. But yeah, there was a lot involved in what they did and everything. But we can take it up a notch that time. So.
All interesting to me, really. I mean, it's how we're put together. That was Danny again, Whiskey Echo for Echo in Hendersonville. Who else, east or north? All right, hold on one second. I had Otis in Hendersonville, and I had Mark in Northwest Wilson. Everything going well?
Very good. No news. That's good news.
Yeah, that's true. I keep hearing getting worse, more and more. What are we? It's up to 10 million cases of COVID. And I go, okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know. That troubles me really. Anyway, that's Mark in Northwest Wilson. I heard Otis, and that's K for X. Am I right on that, Otis?
KN4LAX.
Oh, I forgot the N. Number 4, Foxtrot Alpha X-ray. Who else is north? You probably heard everybody plus.
There's just I can't hear Charles and the other guy in Murfreesboro, but the other people in Smyrna, Murfreesboro, Steve.
Oh yeah, Steve was, like I said, he seemed like he was out in the driveway to me.
Yeah, it was strange. It's not make it out. It's really noisy. I can't make it out. And then somebody knew, but I get totally readable.
Yeah, I know it is funny, and I'm often wonder if that's just the local conditions at his end or their end, whatever.
Yeah, well, you're hearing them fine. So I think there is a hill on the way, and now you got me going, should I have a 700?
Yeah, well, that's not my intent. Okay, I'm really, in spite of what I said earlier, I'm not out here selling 7 antennas. I mean, it took me years to build up the courage to spend it and pretend I didn't spend that much money with my wife.
Before, I didn't do it because of the cost. Yeah, certainly it's great to pay only, $200 for the antenna versus almost have a chimney or anything really good to put it on. So it's like, I don't, put that big of an antenna up there. But yeah, no, for the most part, this works really well.
Oh no, you really, it is good, a good location there where you are.
Yeah, with the gentleman at Moss, he's S9, and Rick gives me a great antenna outside, so I can't really complain.
No, it's really good. And that's kind of the deal is use it correct. Again, it's kind of basic. I'm in the middle, so I'm going to hear everybody who's almost everybody who's contacting me. I mean, if I can hear them, well, that's not all that matters. But to me, if I can hear you, it's great. And I'm in the middle. But people who are on the fringe can't hear everybody else. I'll just say how much they want to hear. That's the only way to put it better than how much money they're willing to spend to hear 2 stations.
Yeah, I hear you. But conditions were actually, not that I have any problems with Earl, but he was S9 plus. He was going 10, 20 over at some of the peaks, and I'm like,
yeah, I agree. It was a very remarkable night on conditions. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the temperature. It is because it's gotten cool out this evening. I don't know what the temperature was, but it was down pushing 60 or below 60. Maybe that was the reason. I don't know. It's a cool weather, and there's something warm sitting on top, creating kind of a ceiling for RF to bounce off of.
I've seen them. Well, we've had them several times where we can hear it all. Ears are all going crazy. They don't have tones on them.
Yeah, no, exactly. That was Frank. He is in Northwest Wilson. Who else is north? I'm sorry, that was Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Kilo. Who else is north? Somebody else copying that? Because I'm just barely, it's got a bunch of just that kind of picket fencing.
I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, you're just breaking the squelch to them, and I hear a couple of words here and there, but I can't tell who it is. Try one more.
Try it again, please. Kilo Echo 4, H. Is that correct? Okay, Kilo India 4, Hotel Echo Charlie. I'm sorry, Hotel Echo Bugs tonight.
All right, Dennis. I'll check you in too. How's that?
Go ahead.
All right. That was Kilo India 4. Do we have a first name on that one? Spare me looking it up. Kilo India 4 Hotel Echo Japan. And where's he located?
Bowling Green. What's your first name? Kilo India 4 Hotel Echo Juliet. That's Frank.
Ah, so Frank, I hear you in there now. A little rough, but I could hear, and that's good to hear you from Bowling Green. That's good. The signals have been good. You're just using a vertical?
Roger. Vertical CP9, 40 feet.
Ah, very good. Distance are up and down. At first, I could hear nothing, and just had, you were actually picket fencing on the squelch here, and then now it's, I can hear you reasonably well.
Yeah, I got this thing about half a minute up here. I saw Steve.
about 90% of that. But really, I'm glad you were able to check in, Frank. That's correct there, Dennis?
Oh, Juliet.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Hotel Echo Juliet. I was remembering the other ones you gave me. I messed it up in my head. Kilo India 4 Hotel Echo Juliet. He's in Bowling Green. Good signal tonight. At least part of it was. Anyway, and Dennis, of course, Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Quebec. Castellian Springs.
Come out.
Yeah, go ahead, comment.
Hey, this is CNK Employee Tree. The guy in Bowling Green say something about he saw where Steve had posted information on Facebook.
Yeah, there was 430 on Facebook. 146430. The name of the group. I'm not familiar with Facebook. Somebody look it up and see if it's there. Oh, okay, very good. And it is 146430, just as a number that's on Facebook.
Yeah, it shows up as 146.4.
Ah, 146.430. Got it. Everybody hear that? 146.430 on Facebook is some audio, more famous than we used to be, or less. Depending on which way you look at it. Oh, I thought he was doing. Oh, that must be what he had, because he was. I thought he was doing the net tonight.
Don't think so.
Steve, you still there?
I think he recorded ours earlier.
Okay, that's. Well, we'll find out. Very good. Yeah, something you have to tell me. Maybe I can reach you without joining Facebook. Some things I know you. This is north or east? Any place anywhere late check-in? Jaggers, lurkers, sandbaggers, scanner listeners who have to email me. End time survivalists. Which category are you in there, Mark? How about a laggard?
Laggard works. Slow-mo, you name it.
Or do well.
Yeah, I do like the term lurker, though. That's a good one.
Oh, I like it. There's lots of lurkers out there all the time. I presume there is all the time. Whether I'm on the air here, I'm on the air during the day or whatever. I know that people have scanner. I know that there's word. And of course, there's scanner listeners who do listen. And I've never been one to really get entertained. Oh, I do too. When I'm scanning around, I'll listen to it. So I presume other people do too.
Yeah, scallywag, ne'er-do-well. There's a couple of others.
List of negative, nomenclatures for the people out there who aren't doing anything.
Yeah, there's probably more people than there are positive.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Negatives always eat. There's probably 1,000 negatives that they come out with.
Oh, yeah. I'll help you with that if you need.
That's right. I tend to be I have fun with those. I always had fun with those terms, though, that lurkers and sandbaggers and lollygaggers.
Yeah.
Anyway, any of those categories, again, please show. By the way, there was Mark. He's in East Nashville, Whiskey 0 Golf Southeast Nashville. Which is?
N4JAV.
Southeast.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was. I said south. I said east. I knew I was only partially right. November 4, Juliet Alpha Victor. I heard you in there. Barely. Well, you made it. It's not barely. We'd be here another minute or so. Where are you located? I don't remember.
Well,
Oh, that's right. How could I forget that? Yeah, you probably, have you been on long?
no, I just turned the radio on here a couple minutes ago.
Earlier, the conditions were so good. We had a couple of stations in from Bowling Green that came in as clear as you are. Oh, really? When he checked in early in the net, I actually thought he was in Mount Juliet when he did it because he was like, I'd never heard him that loud before.
Wow.
And it was true of some other stations as well. And he was even hearing stations down in Murfreesboro and Smyrna.
Good grief. I think I'm 10 feet higher.
Oh yeah, higher is better. Even just a okay, medium grade antenna, doubling the height really.
One of these days.
Oh no, believe me, I know. I mean, I've been down that road more than a few times. I've had. I gotta think. I'm not gonna brag. I probably had more J poles in the attic than most people. I'm serious too. I had a couple down there in Florida, and I had another one up in New York State, and I thought I was doing something nice. In this case, it was like one of those X500s, and I put it in the same place, and I realized, boy, am I stupid or what? Why do I waste time with cheesy antennas that almost have no gain and sometimes negative gain? It seems.
Yeah, I've never even tried a dipole before.
People, yeah, I never had a J pole. Matter really. I mean, it really is more beneficial to have a 5/8 wave vertical than it is a J pole. Even if it's like 96-inch tall J pole and a 5/8 wave 2-meter antenna, I'll perform it all day long.
I've got a roll-up dipole, but I've never had it hooked to a radio. It's one of those I carry it around just in case.
Oh yeah, no, I have a couple of those actually. Then I also have a homemade collinear 2-meter antenna that works very good for 2 meters. It really is, and it just in your pocket pretty much. All right, well, very good. That's Jerry, November 4, Juliet, Alpha, Victor, and he's in Lebanon. Late check-ins. Oh, man, all the lurkers are going to be quiet tonight. We had 34 check-ins there, 28.415, which is upper sideband on 10 meters. Any?
Yeah, one more. KN4 ZB
KN4, Zulu, Bravo. Yeah. I think I remember. If I don't remember the call, it's because I'm going brain dead. But give me your name and location, please.
It's because I have over on the west side of Nashville.
Aha. Well, I thought it would. I might have remembered it, but didn't ring. The G.
That's correct.
Yeah, I heard somebody else recently. They said it's Roger D. Make sure everybody.
Yeah, mine's the correct spelling.
Yeah, is that English, by the way? Do you know?
I think it is.
No, I'm just curious. I never thought about it. I mean, it's. I just find it interesting that there's two different spellings of the exact same.
Yeah, I go with either one. People misspell it all the time on documents, and I just don't even bother to correct.
Oh, lifelong friends of me and my mother's. He died a couple of years ago, and his last name was easy. It was Lacey, L-E-Y at the end, and about 50% of the time they spelled it wrong.
Here's that. I'm gonna try to catch you guys on 10 local stuff on it, but I'm gonna listen for you. Sounds strong enough. I might try you.
All right, very good. That's Roger, and I just forgot where you said you were.
I'm over on the west side of Nashville near Bellevue.
Oh, that's right, near Bellevue, west side of Nashville. And that's Kilo November 4, Zulu Bravo Yankee. Any other late check-ins before we move on? All right, you lost your chance. You'll have to wait until Saturday night. Don't forget Saturday morning is the. It's easy to find. Look on a map. It's 8 a.m. We have coffee and donuts, and just have a good time in the park out in the open air. So it's I think it's a little safe. Have safe distancing, and we don't allow any hugging or kissing. None of that fancy girly stuff. And
4 Delta Juliet Tango.
all right.
I'm gonna get. I looked up. I was gaming, and I was doing. I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, yeah, oops.
Well, there's nothing mandatory in our group. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm just looking to make sure I'm popping and say hi and see how he was doing, and
Well, you missed a great night. And I actually did think he was here in Mount Juliet. It was that strong a signal. Almost everybody really. He was hearing people in Smyrna on marginal antenna. Smyrna, Murfreesboro.
2 meters of STA earlier, and
there were some openings. There's New Jersey station was in there, and
Yeah, no, it was excellent. I mean, just extraordinarily good signals on 2 meters. Well, anyway, that was Don in Bon Aqua. We need to move over to 28.415. That's November 4 Delta Juliet Tango, and we're going to move over there right now unless I hear an objection right now. All right, I'm going K4PW QSYing, as they say, over to 28.415. 4 Papa Echo Whiskey Mount Juliet Simplex Radio. We'll start again from the west. Please come in.
KM4 YRS Mikey Belshire.
Well, 10 meters sounds pretty good. I think it's stronger than always have a good signal, Michael.
Well, that's great.
All right, well, let's move on. See what else we got here. West, please come in.
November 4 Delta Juliet Tango.
All right, I had a couple of stations in there. We had Chris, Gulf 4, can't even write here. Charlie X-Ray Echo, and Don, November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. Yeah, it is Kilo Golf 4. I had to double check here. And anyway, Chris is in Donaldson, and Don is in the Bon West. I think I heard Rick, Mike 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Was that Rick, Michael? Because I was barely hearing him.
No, Paul, this was a KM.
Aha, the Kilo November station again, please. Ah, that's Roger, right? Kilo November 4 Zulu Bravo Yankee. Okay, very good, Roger. That's Kilo November 4 Zulu. Yeah, very, very, very faint signal. If I was wearing headphones, it would be a little easier. Reading you sitting about 2 feet from my speaker here. Anyway, he's in over near Bellevue. Is it Bellevue? No, not Bellevue. Anyway, Southwest Nashville. How's that? And Kilo November 4 Zulu Bravo Yankee. Who else?
Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor Jack and Donaldson.
Oh yeah, big signal. You almost sound almost. I don't know what. Like I had on my old AM radio, and it had the reverb.
Thank you.
No, it sounds real good. It sounds. Yeah, I'll get my name straight here in a second. It sounds real good, Jack. How's that? All right, who else is west? Is there another station in there? Or is that my brain thinking? All right.
I'm on a different radio, vertical antenna tonight.
Hold on, that was that last station I was just talking there. But I had Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. Of course, that's Mark. What was the other station about the radio?
Kilo 4 Oscar Fox Oscar, and I'm on the vertical antenna tonight.
Oh yeah, you sound good. A good strong signal here. How are you?
A little different radio I picked up Saturday. I just wanted it for the vertical antenna. Pretty well. I've been able to make some good contact with it today.
Oh, awesome. Very good. That's Donnie. He's here in Hermitage, south of me, about 6 miles. South. Nobody else south?
West.
Oh, is that west? West or south? How's that? We move down to the south then.
4 DTZ.
I heard 2 people in there. Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Tango Zulu. Who else is east, south, or east? All right, I did hear Wes in there, but I didn't hear him just now. I did. That's Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. Little slim, but not which. Ah, okay, very good. Yeah, well, I'm vertical. Okay, very good. I just want to make sure. 10 meters. They are on 2 meters. All right, that was Kilo India 4 Tango Whiskey India West in down in Watertown. Who else is?
Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu.
All right, we did have Earl in there. Kilo Echo 4 Delta in in Noreen. Anybody else south or east? I am here. Anybody copying that?
KN4HQB.
Relay.
Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
4HTV, I believe. Hotel Tango Victor. Is that correct? Now you drop down in the noise. Anyway, Whiskey 9. Bravo.
All right, very good, Dennis. You have good signal there. Hey, did you ever get your amp fixed up?
Yes, and I get a new Tokyo high power.
Oh, did you really? Those aren't inexpensive. Those aren't inexpensive, are they? An all band?
It's out of business, so I got it. It's like
That station in November 4 Hotel. What was that again?
your call sign again, station. KN4, give me the last 3 phonetically. Your last 3 phonetically now.
I think I got it. That's Stan, isn't it, Stan? Kilo November 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. It was very light tonight, Stan. You're usually a little bit light, but tonight was extraordinarily low on the. And neither Dennis nor I could copy you real well. That's unusual. Because you had trouble too, didn't you, Dennis? Yeah, he's over. He's over at Stan's, just a little ways north of downtown Lebanon.
Oh, well, that's me for sure.
I would think so. Yes, but again, he's a little low on 10 meters. I don't remember what he's used. I think he's got a horizontal. Is that? Isn't that what you're using though on horizontal? You did buy that SPT 500, huh?
I got up at about 30 feet. As soon as all the leaves come off the trees, I will move it up another 20. Probably at base will be about 50 feet.
I tell you what, though, that antenna is unwieldy to handle, is it not?
True, because you got to get it up where it's going to be, and then you got to bring it back down.
I know. I've been there, done that. Number 4 Hotel Quebec Echo, and again we had Dennis Whiskey 9 in Castellian Springs. Who else is? Anybody else? Let's see, south or east?
Kilo, Frank in Northwest, South Juliet.
Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo. Did I get that call right?
Yep, KB9RKK.
Yeah, I get discombobulated once in a while with all the calls, making sure I got them right. Now, for some reason, I wrote down Kilo, and I thought, was it supposed to be whiskey because it was a double? In Northwest Wilson, who else gets Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo? Who else is north or west or late chicken?
Whiskey Echo 4.
Very good. Now your signal's solid. What are you using?
What am I using for what?
For 10 meters.
Oh, it's an old P500.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's the predecessor to what you have.
Aha! One made out of stainless steel?
No, it's aluminum, but it's designed fundamentally the same as your older. This one goes back to about 1975.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Well, very good. You got a great signal to me, but again, you're just Danny in Hendersonville. Anybody else north, south, east, or west?
Mark in Northwest Wilson.
Yeah, you have an excellent signal as well there, Mark. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar here in North. We're trying to break the bank tonight. We are. Got nothing. All right, we're going to go backwards here. We had Otis in Hendersonville, Kilo, Northwest Wilson. Danny, Whiskey Echo 4 Echo in as well. Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Frank in Northwest Wilson. Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec. Dennis in Castellian. Kilo November 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Stan in Lebanon. Earl Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu in Noreen in West. Whiskey India. Johnny in Inglewood, Northeast Nashville, Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot. Oscar, Donnie in Hermondale, Zulu Romeo, Whiskey, I get it straight. Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo, Southeast Nashville. Jack, Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor in well, Donaldson. It's really Nashville, but we'll call it. Who else? Oh yeah, Kilo November 4 Zulu Bravo Yankee, and that's Roger, or near Brentwood. Wants to be in Brentwood. That's what it is. Kilo November and November 4 Delta Juliet Tango Don in Bonagua, and Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Morris in Donaldson, and Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. It's Michael in what you call it, Belshire. That was a big 17. It was, it might be, I don't know if that's a record or not, but it's more than usual. Very good. We'll catch you guys later. Those in the net. Wrapping it up for the night. Appreciate all the check-ins. Having 13 in here is a lot of people, really, or 17 in there. I mean, so you guys have a good night. Appreciate all the opportunities we had to hear each other. 73 K4P. Then.
KM4YRF.
Now you got something to shoot for, man.